Righto. Here we go. Continuing with managing football. See if we can get through a good chunk of this remaining part of the first season. Let's jump in. So we're still very bad at scoring goals, which is kind of the opposite of what we were supposed to be. But hey, what can you do? Not much. Also, because I forgot to do it beforehand, let's go ahead and limit the CPU usage for FM, so we have slightly less lag, hopefully. Right, and we're playing today, right now. Right, we're playing immediately. Awesome. Who are we going to play? Are we swapping anyone out? I don't think so. Right, Agbaje is suspended, which isn't great. Otherwise, I think we're good. We're playing who we can play, and we're not playing the ones we can't play. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Why is Ginto's injury risk high? That's not good. Match load. Yeah, okay, maybe we do give him a little bit of a rest then, because, well, Moreira is still a very good player. He's even better now. Okay then. Oh, but he's tired, so let's not do that. Damn it. Why is he tired? Did he play for the first team recently or something? Maybe. Let's have a peek. Just in case. Oh yeah, he started for the first team. And they lost. Awesome. Ginto played as well. Oh, great. Both of my right wing backs played. Because for some reason they just rested the player. Oh, whatever. It will be what it will be. Play Uguazu instead of... No, let's not do that. Tackle harder I don't want to do because we get red cards immediately. Because why wouldn't we? And press Popov. He's their assist leader. Maybe. We'll see how it starts out. We're gonna skip the opposition instructions again because every time I do them we seem to play worse. So yeah, let's go. We'll go with this. That was a match sharpness. Yeah, but the other guy is suspended, so we don't have a choice. You know. Right. We'll keep an eye on Popov and see if he's getting into good positions. Then we'll probably have to do something. Maybe we'll actually give some position instructions. Hopefully we will just beat them normally. I don't know. 4 or 5-0 would be pretty good, but I don't know how likely that is, considering our goal-scoring form over the season so far. We are on extend. Yes, good. And counterattack. Please don't run past the ball. Go. Yeah, I don't know why we start the highlight this early. If we still have to start over from the start. Come on. Ah, damn it. If only it had been the opposite, or the other way around. Good interception. You'll love to see those. Okay. And then, there we go, there we go. Nice. Fairly early lead as well. It's good. Give them something to think about. Yeah, that's the interception from Frese was very nice. That's what we want to see. Is the right back inverting? Nice. And then we hopefully can move. Staugård, you goose. Nice. Okay. We've got support in the middle. Oh no. Bloody well knew it. Every single time he gets the ball, he shoots. And back out. Oh no, come on. Then go down the wing and cross. And cross. You're allowed to cross, mate. What is that? Why would we play around that much and then just, nothing. We are allowed to, you know, go for crosses and stuff. And good work, good work, good work. Oh! Good effort. Good effort. Okay. Oh. Oh. Nice. And then we move down the line and we flood the box. It's Jahaus. The enganche being the tip of the team. That's not really what he's supposed to be doing. What the hell? What the hell? Oh well. We're having some really good momentum currently. It would be nice if we could score one more at least. Well, it'll be difficult if we try and cross to no one. But what do I know? Oh. 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 Damn it. Would work again. Even though it doesn't work. Ha 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 ha. Oh well. We are getting to good positions. We are getting good shots off. We do have decent momentum. And there we go. There we go. That was a brilliant free kick. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, set piece goal. Not really the the ideal, maybe. Ideally, we want to, you know, score from actually dominating the opponent, but I'll take any kind of goal. And hat-trick. There we go, there we go. Golf claps all around. Golf claps all around. Well done. Well done, you. I don't like this complacency from Günther and Manuel. Might have to give them a little bit of a slapping in at half-time. Yeah, that's a great cross and great goal. Oh no. Short corners. Yep, of course. And then they bullshit the ball in. Of course. Oh well. Oh, is it disallowed? Okay, nice. We'll take those. They did still bullshit the ball in, but as long as it's disallowed, I guess we can allow it. I can live with it. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Ah, shame he's... I don't think he's probably kind of slow, isn't he, Maurides? He's a big lad. Probably not the quickest. I can't remember. I cannot remember. And there we go. Nice. And through. Oh. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Not bad at all. Nice. We win the ball back and stop following the guy. You have to give him room. Cut back. Or just wall pass it via the goalkeeper. That works too. That works too. Very nice. Very nice wall pass. I will consider that planned. Very nice, very nice. I know I said I wouldn't mind 4-0, but I didn't really expect that to actually be anywhere near happening. Oh well. Hey, look, it's our first goal of the season. Ah! That's a good header, though. Oh well. It's a little bit annoying that we couldn't hold out at least until halftime. Look at that positioning from where he scores goals. Jeez. Once again, we are doing absolutely terribly in possession. We're giving the ball away a lot. Or well, we don't have the ball a lot. We don't win it back, I guess. Because we're not really losing the ball. But we don't have it in the first place. That's the issue. So... Are we... have we become a more counter-attacking team? Maybe. Maybe. I'm happy with our passing so far. Please keep going. There we go. And... oh, that works as well. And then we work our way across. I do wonder if we should maybe try and hold on to the ball a little bit more. So we're doing fine without the ball. That's a problem there. Nice. And run, Ulbrich. Come on, you have to make the run. Okay, or... Ah. I mean, if it had worked, that would have been fine as well. That would have been fine as well. I feel like we're not actually challenging for headers particularly much. Like both attacking and defending. We're just standing around and hoping the ball hits the head of our players. Instead of, you know, actually challenging for the header. I'm not a fan of that. Oh. And it's especially set pieces. Like the opponent always goes for it and our players are just standing right next to them and just... Oh no, it didn't hit me. Which is quite annoying. And someone... Okay. Yeah, that's way too easy. I don't like that at all. And we are supposed to be, like, really aggressive in our own half. Yet. Everyone's just walking around. Do we need to make any subs right now? No. Not really. Might want to tweak a little bit how we go about our game, though. Why would you head it back across goal? Head it out for a corner or something. Don't just give it away in the penalty area, you dingus. Free kick, thank you. Well done, Maurides. Well done. What we might do is... Let's see. Giles is getting a little bit tired. Let us slow down a little bit. Hopefully to... we'll play a little bit shorter. Hopefully to hold on to the ball a little bit more. What else will we do? Will we do anything? I don't know. Probably bring Jaros off because he is getting tired, and fresh legs would always be nice. We'll also make him an attacking midfielder on support instead. Right, I forgot to take off the mark-specific player again. That's fine. I'll ask him to hold his position. And we'll give a little bit of a team talk. Gotta make a difference. Preferably a positive one. Score again. Oh, he's lethal from those free kicks. Like, he's really close every time. Very nice. Wait. Would I prefer to stay on the bench? You absolute buffoon. We're gonna make some more changes though, because Jovanovic is getting tired. So we'll have... I think we'll have Monkey come on because he's better defensively. We shall also now swap to our more defensive one, but we will change to be slightly slower, and we will waste a lot of time because, quite honestly, I want to keep the score down. At least the conceded I would like to keep down. And who else? We probably need to make some more changes. Maurides is getting a little tired, so we'll have Posselt come on, which means we can have Menke come on as well. for Frese, and then we'll have Günther come off for Kretschmer. He's slightly more defensive than Moreira, even if it's worse, but Moreira is also not at full. He's not at full energy. He's a little tired. Well, let's see if we can't hold on to the ball a little bit more. Score of a cheeky throw-in? No? Okay. Where are you going, defensive midfielder? Why are you marking me? Okay, that one's out of play, surely. Bastard. Good save, good save. And we headed straight up into the air. Good job. Good interception. Well done. Well done. Let's quickly praise them before the next highlight so they hopefully get happier. Nope. Would have preferred to stay on the bench. I would like to not show that I am a good enough player to play. I would like to never play anymore. Idiots. A lot of them. That was good. That was good. A 10 for Maurides. We did hold a little bit more of the ball in the second half, but not that much more. Our passes completed also went down. Wonder why. Either way, maybe they pressed higher. Either way, a 4-1 win away against a team that we lost 2-0 at home against. I'll take that. I'll take that. Nice work, everyone. That was good. That was good. That was good. Decent result. How dare you? How dare you? Decent. That was brilliant. The first thing I see is that was rubbish. Ah. For the first team. I'm fine with that. That's not my job on the line. 4-match unbeaten run. Yeah, there we go. We get some actual some praise, some positives. Do you think of which one? He scored 4. You have to be a little bit more specific. I'm assuming it's the free kick. That was brilliant. He was in fine form. He's a great player. We've scored a high proportion of our goals in the late stages of either half. Can you offer any insights? Has the time spent on the training ground by Ulrich to adopt a completely new position been worth the weeks and months of effort? In my view, which is the only one that actually matters. That's a bit cocky, innit? I mean, let's be a little cocky. Let's be a little cocky. He didn't respect that. Was it because I was tooting my own horn instead of shitting on him? Let's give him a hug. I'm very pleased with how you played. You were very, very good. 5 shots on target. 4 goals. Yummy. Really? And we didn't actually go up in the table anymore. Anything because J.League also won. Against a good team as well. Why? Every time. They, like this, the upper half teams, they are disappointing me. They are letting me down. And I don't like it. Maurides. Right, is he quick? No, he's very slow. That's fine though, as long as he scores me goals. Which he does. He's got 9 goals in 7 games, yeah. He's a little bit too good for this level. But I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. He's winning 85% of his tackles as well. He's not a good tackler. Wow. We'll take it though. We'll take it though. Oh, hang on. We're still 3rd worst in goals scored. Damn it. But at least our goal difference is, well, even. We'll take what little we have and what we can get. Man, I thought we were like bound to lose as we since we were going to what's it called? I'm losing words today. I'm not too happy about that. Since I restarted the game, that's usually a good sign of you're going to have shit luck in the next game or two. But we didn't. We won. And quite emphatically as well, which is great. Best goal of the game. Yeah. Record for goals in a league match. 4-goal haul is a team record for most goals scored by one player in a league match. Here's also the previous record holder scoring 2. Ah. Oh. Good job. It's the same article twice. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to have a little bit of a look at available jobs and such. So Dresden, they did end up firing their manager. That's something. Shall we try? Shall we try and apply for the Köln job? We're not gonna get it, but let's apply for the job. What else? We could move to France. They have a good team, a little bit too good to be struggling this much. They brought the law in. Interesting. Yeah, they are a little bit too good to be struggling. We're like 50. 15th is not. It's not the worst. But what was it? What is that? What is that? They shouldn't be struggling that bad. Rennes also fired their manager. Let's we can't apply for the job. Can apply for Rennes, but not for Rennes. Interesting. I don't want to apply for the Dresden job though, just in case. And Rennes, I don't know. Maybe, just in case. Just maybe they want a former second team manager to save them. To save them from their troubles. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, we don't need to do recovery here. Let's instead do some general training, and we can do some goalkeeping, shot stopping maybe. That should be fine. Yeah, that's good. And 2-3 weeks again. Did something disappear from here? Let's swap that to a 0 game. We'll see a little bit. I don't know if this is a like cup weeks or something else. They're bound to be, but we're not playing in any cups, which is a little bit of a shame. Yeah, they're also not this bad. Right, they have Due at this point. Yeah, they should be better. Let's go ahead and apply for that job as well. Just in case, maybe they want to have me. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, people are still unhappy with training, that's fine. Yeah, this 19-year-old centre back does not need to be stronger. Right. Yes, those are weaknesses. Puzzle? Maybe. Let's see, what else could we... Final third, maybe. Yeah. Probably... or endurance. Since we're playing with the pressing forward now. We might want that. Give him some more endurance. Why am I getting training reports from the goalkeeping coach? Have I not changed that? If not, oops. So I'm on. Yeah, let's let's go through and see where. Okay, there's the assistant manager. I lead the training. I do all of that. I do nothing of this, which is good. Scouting. Yes. Aha. Ball. Mostly because the goalkeeping coach is very not good. He is very not good. Right, move on. Also should work on his weak foot, probably, yeah. Let's go with that then. Sell to starting or to important players because we need them, of course. Silly. We have a good atmosphere, which is nice. Wow, really? Kretschmer is looking good. Has potentially be a Zweite Bundesliga right back. That's not too shabby. That is not too shabby at all. He'll be fine. 1 or 2 days. It's fine. He will live. Right, we're playing Meppen next. They're above us in the league, I believe. Moritz Kaube. Can I have him? Probably not. No. Wolfgavner. Right, nah. He's a gazer. Let's see. Yeah, maybe our second in the league. We'll stick with what we have though. It won't be changing any of our tactics. High proportion of first contacts from set pieces in their own box at the near post. Okay, sharp reflexes from the goalkeepers. They're not very accelerated. And X-Slager has struggled for form. Well, he's not playing either. We might want to give Evseyev a bit of a kicking because he is good. He is good. Just having a peek at the stats, seeing if we don't have anyone on the top fives, which is a bummer. But at the rate he's scoring, Maurides is probably gonna peek into the top goal scoring chart soon. Like we have a peek at okay, we have to go to player detailed. Goals. Yeah, he's 16th in like a third of the games. Sirais is he's also an outlier. Who are you? Are you actually just really good? Kind of. He's just good. Why he's not playing more for them, I don't know. Like, he probably should be starting every single game for them. Let's not scout him. No manual scouting. I almost forgot. But yeah, like Oldenburg is not good. They are not good at all. Like they're 15. He's their key player and they're not playing him. Did they just bring him in or something? No. Go away. No. So they brought him in. Was he injured or something? No. I don't know. They just decided to not play him then. And they're playing with 2 strikers. So how he's only played 10 games is beyond me. Who have they played then? Maybe they lost someone? I'm on a hunt. No. I don't know. There was some sillies, I guess. They're just being silly. They're well ahead of us in the league. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. He's someone we will probably need to we'll probably need to be a little bit more on top of. Let's remove the mark specific player from these 2. just in case that actually does something bad for us. But we need to keep an eye on FSA. Okay, bear is back. The bear is back. Is that a new gen? Ah, a new gen scout. And oh wow, was he plantar fascia? What is that? What does that mean? Best for the player's long-term health. As cheap as that is, let's send him to a specialist. Like, why not? What is that though? Let's go to the Googles. Let's see. It's an inflammation of a thick band of tissue that runs across the bottom of each foot and connects the heel bone to the toes. Causes stabbing pain that often occurs with your first steps in the morning. Interesting. We're learning medicine while playing Football Manager. Isn't that the best thing? And people say you don't learn anything when you play video games. So untrue. It's so untrue. Yeah, I hope that guy can recover from his pain. His heel pain. And at 18? That feels like a... I mean, maybe... I didn't read why it happens, or what could cause it. Maybe it's a thing where like if you run a lot in tight-fitting shoes, then... wait, what? Köln offers a job... What? Why? How? Why? How? Why? Why? Let's have Ogwasu available for the next match as well. Why? Because I feel you will be an acceptable fit for the club's somewhat scaled-back vision for the future. Well, that's not very... that's not very... that's not very helpful. Let's see, do they have any... They have Boetius. Why is he playing in central midfield? Maybe that's why you're losing. Just having a peek at what kind of players they have. Well, how badly are they actually doing? They're not last, but they're 7 points behind the playoff spot. 9 behind, or 9 out of safety. Well, let's see. Attend the interview might actually... We've invited you along today so we can put forward our vision for the club and allow you to suggest any alterations for us to consider should we decide to hire you. Let's get down to business. Can you offer us any assurances that you have what it takes to make the jump to managing a club as big as ours? That you're scaling back on? And you've lost 5 in a row? Look at my work, it shows I'm ready for the opportunity to move up to a higher level. I'm ambitious, I want to work at the very highest level and want to be given opportunities such as this one. It doesn't matter that much, to be honest. I have a little choice but to adapt when you're surrounded. That doesn't sound very confident. I can see why that might be a concern, but I'm hoping you'll be able to see past that and put your faith in me. This one seems a little bit overconfident at this point in time, since I'm mid-table in the 4th division and I'm literally interviewing for a team in the 1st division. I'm ambitious to want to work at the highest level. You've developed a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. What's all that about? I feel it's acceptable when you consider how long I've been in management. Yeah, dude, I've been in management for like 8 months. That's so long. It was my choice and I stand by my decisions. It shouldn't matter to anybody else. On each occasion, I wasn't enjoying myself and wanted a fresh start. Developed a reputation for applying for other jobs. Isn't this the 3rd job that I've applied for? Shouldn't I be applying for jobs? I'll not let anything get in the way of my ambition to further my career prospects. Seems a little bit like a bad thing to say. There might have been times where I lacked professionalism, but I will learn from those mistakes. I don't see any mistakes. These are all shit options. Well, let's go with the positive one and see what that happens. Why have you struggled to maintain a strong financial footing? I don't have any control over the finances of this club. I think I've handled club finances fairly well overall. It was a long time ago. Yeah, dude, it's been like a week. I despaired at some of the things I saw my board doing, but they were running the show, so I couldn't do very much about it. I'm intent on making sure I handle situations like much better as I go forward in my career. Again, I have not had anything to do with the finances of the club. I don't think slagging off the board is a good thing when you're interviewing for a job with another club, because that sets a bad precedent, I think. Doesn't matter the conditions at this club bear little relation to those of which you speak. Okay. I think I've handled club finances fairly well overall. Are you willing to assure us that you do a better job of maintaining a good dressing room atmosphere here than previous managers did? I promise to ensure a strong and positive dressing room atmosphere. We should be confident being able to cultivate a strong atmosphere without any problems. I shouldn't imagine it would be a problem. I thought there would be more pressing concerns. This is not a great answer either. Do you not have anything better to ask me? He obviously cares. I think it's important. Yeah, I promise. Sure. Can you tell me why you're the right candidate for a team fighting relegation? Motivating people is one of my strengths. I'm confident of bringing that here. My reputation speaks for itself. Yeah, my 8 months of... speaks for itself. I have the managerial acumen to get the required results. Do I? Probably not. I've got the passion, fight and spirit required to avoid relegation. Cooler heads will always prevail, and I know what it takes to avoid relegation. We'll give it everything we've got, and if that's not good enough, then so be it. I'm almost offended. Motivating people is one of my strengths. Would you be able to take charge straight away or at a later date? Yeah, if I take charge immediately, I will have to try and get them out of the relegation zone. Seeing out the season in my current club before joining, then I will be joining a second tier team, which wouldn't be too shabby, I guess. Well, we'll just have to do the classic. We'll flip a coin. Heads, we stay until the end of the season. It's tails, so we are available to take the job immediately. Would you be comfortable working with Christian Keller? I would be happy to be working with him. I am a fan of working with the director of football. Yeah. What sort of budgets are you anticipating needing to put together your backroom team? Small budget. So I could mostly bring Pauli with me. a small budget. Do you have any thoughts on the club's long-term vision? Sign players based in Germany, develop youth players, break even in the transfer market and work within wage budget. Avoid relegation. Work towards recording a top half finish. Yikes. Looks like an exciting future. We aren't in a position to set any expectations for you to meet for the current season. Expectations and budgets will be laid out in the run-up to next season if you are appointed. I understand. Is there anything you would like to ask for ahead of potentially getting a job? If hired, I would like the board to expand the capacity for the stadium, build a new stadium, buy the current stadium, improve training facilities. I don't know. Youth coaching program to be improved. Set up an affiliation. Overseas partner. Not that I can think of. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If we might be... we might be moving on before the end of the season, which I wasn't really planning on. We should probably be checking for their attacking because they are way better than we are. Well, we'll keep our heads. We'll keep our heads. We'll keep on. We'll keep on keeping on, and try and get St. Pauli the sequel to the well, the best position we can before we maybe potentially leave. You've trained very well. Well done. Silva Moreira, let's also give him a pat on the shoulder. Well trained. Let's not complain too much about the others. Right. I've been thinking probably I should give players the day off after games. I keep forgetting to do that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Ogwasu, his ability commands a place in the team. Does it though? Does it really? I mean, it's not very good. Ginto is way better, and if anyone should take his place, it's probably Moreira, surely. And yeah, let's take Maurides out after he scores 4 goals. What is wrong with you? Bro, why are you like this? We're actually in better form than they are. That's interesting. And we are slight favorites? Really? Third versus 12th and we're the favorite? How does that work? Are they not watching our games, maybe? Maybe that's how we're squeaking through there. Man, imagine if we do get the Köln job. How on earth are we gonna... How on earth are we gonna fix their season? Didn't they, like, I don't remember because I didn't actually read, but we should probably have a look at their current standings and how they are currently doing, because it's obviously not good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, going from one mid-table struggling team, kind of. We're kind of all over the place. Right down here in the 4th division to a to a team that's second to last in the 1st division and struggling really, really badly. I don't know if that's probably a bit too much of a jump, but we'll see. If they offer us the job, I think we should go for it. Otherwise, I think it could be fun to head to France as well. But I really didn't expect Köln to actually offer an interview even. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me, if I'm honest. Where were they? Let's have a peek. How are they? How are they doing? They've won 3 games so far. All against teams way ahead of them. Or well, ahead of them at least. Have they played both their games against Bayern? Because if they have, then that would be make it much easier. They have not. Okay. They also have Stuttgart, Leverkusen, Leipzig. Oof. Oof. At least they've finished playing against Dortmund and Wolfsburg. And they're already out of the cup, which is good. We wouldn't have to deal with that. Yeah, they have a little bit of a rough schedule, and they've not done too great. Right, does it say Oliver Glasner? Really? He doesn't have a job? Why? Did he get fired from Frankfurt? Really? Huh. Interesting. I'm also avoiding the Sheffield Wednesday job because, well, I would like to avoid the championship. Ram already found their manager, Urs Fischer. Oh, the guy who got fired from Berlin? What was he? Did I just not read properly? He was manager, so he left before this season? Right, yeah. So he left before the season. His replacement got fired. Now he's in France. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Rennes will be kind of fun as well. We'll see if they offer us an interview. I would assume no. They probably shouldn't. Köln shouldn't have offered it either. But yeah, you would be an acceptable fit for the club's somewhat scaled back vision for the future. That doesn't sound very ambitious, and that makes me a little bit hesitant. Okay. These are some decent results for us, because both the Lübeck and J.League, they drew against each other. That means we have a chance to jump up into 10th. But we'd have to beat the team in 3rd to do so. I would like to do that. It would be nice. It would be very nice. Man, I'm kind of excited now. Unreasonably excited to maybe go to relegation candidates in the first division. From the fourth, which really shouldn't happen. But maybe we can make it work. If not, we'll stick out the season, unless Ben, of course, wants to have us over. I would be fine with that as well. Did we check who Brighton hired? I just remembered they fired their manager as well. Baji can play, Jessen can't play, Zimmerman can't play. Yeah, of course not. Brighton. Who do they have? Who did they get in? All right, Ruud van Nistelrooy. For some reason they wanted him over me. Am I not better in terms of pure attributes? I think I might be. He has a national whatchamacallits reputation. So do I. And I seem to be better. Way better. Huh. Interesting. Known for wanting a high-tempo pressing game. We have become known for things. Awesome. I'm not sure I agree. But it might be true, actually. It might be true. Right. Game time. Gender say can't play, so side, but probably not. Let's bring Phil. Phil. Naturally, we have tired players on our bench because why wouldn't we? Gambag for Agbaje and Agbaje on for Jaraus. Let's have a peek at the tactics screen. Yeah, I'd prefer to have someone else other than Backhouse. So we're gonna have to, because it's so much. There's so many players. Do we grab Milojevic? He's a centre back. As I stand in the way, he's actually pretty decent. Where did he come from? Has he been here the entire time? Like, he's better than some of the centre backs we have. Dang it. Every time. What do we go with? Kaljan, maybe? Yeah, probably. Let's go with him instead of Backhouse. We bring Kaljan along instead. The others are more attacking players, so I don't really want to bring them. Milojevic, though, we should probably keep an eye on, because he's decent. Wait, he doesn't play for the under-19s? Huh. Yeah, that's it. This is another one of the issues with having so many players. Like, I can't keep track of them. And this is with a bunch of players out on loan and stuff. We still have 61 players in here. How am I supposed to keep a track of them? How, I ask you? I don't know. No, I think I'll stick with Günther. Probably LC. That depends a little bit. trigger press when the ball is played to Evseyev. Well, we're probably gonna clatter him as much as we can as well. Yeah, Ginto's fine. Ginto's fine. Let's see, opposition. Evseyev. I want to trigger press and I want to tackle him hard. He is left-footed, right? Yeah, so let's show him onto his right foot. We will show him inwards, so hopefully there will be more players there. Like the idea. Which probably won't work, but we'll try. So we stop him and then we show him towards the right. Either forcing him to play the ball with his weaker foot. Hopefully that means that they are worse passes. Or he has to play backwards to use his stronger foot. Don't know if that's gonna work. But we'll see. We will see. There we go. Squad number will need to be given to a player, yeah. Collenbach doesn't have a number. Number 41. This is a goalkeeper, and goalkeepers should have a 1 on their shirt, I think. That's a lot of changes. That is a lot of changes. Keep it going. No, really. That's shit. Oh, I could have also done the individual and try and... I mean, I didn't... Did it sound to him like I said you have to score another 4 goals? Because that's not really what I meant. Keep up this performance from last game. Does that mean I have to score 4 again? Yeah, please do. Not bad. Not bad. That's an interesting way to start play. Okay, good. Good. And Ulrich, please make that run. There's so much space for him to run into, but he doesn't. Don't shoot. If you're gonna shoot, please score. Otherwise, hold on to the ball and find through balls. That's literally your job. That's the point of you having him there. Okay. Interesting passage. Oh, please don't lose the ball. Okay, good. Good job, Emil. Good job, Emil. At least he got the ball back, and that has to count for something. Okay, good. And then we push out. Then we push out. We don't have 10 players still in our penalty area. We push out, please. Yeah, that's... Okay, and we fiddle... Why... Please challenge for the header. Please. Why is it every single time they have a good chance? It's because we don't challenge for headers. They are playing really hard on the right side of the pitch. Are we once again not having the ball? I think so. It feels like they're... It might be that they are... Good job with the advice, by the way. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, they're playing way out to the right. I do wonder if that is because we are literally forcing Evseyev over to that side. which probably is not a great thing because their right winger is their best player, or their most dangerous chance creator. So we are pushing the ball towards him. What we can do is also wonder why on earth this defensive shape exists. What is that? Or, well, that shape in general. Why is that actually? What? And without the ball? Yeah, I mean... And I guess if they are playing a lot here, it makes sense that players would push more out and forward while the opposite side drop off a little bit to cover in behind. But man, that looks ridiculous. That looks ridiculous. I'm thinking maybe since we are pushing, say, out towards that side, that's probably why a lot of the passes are coming out there. Let's have a look. We are overanalyzing this, by the way. But I do want to figure things out. Passes completed. Let's see. Which way are they attacking? We'll have to... I don't know which way we're going. Okay, so this is our goal. So he doesn't really play the ball that much over to the... well, most of his passes are still going rightwards. Yeah, he does still get a bunch of passes forward, which I don't like. I don't like it. And even more so, we haven't clattered him, so he has to come off yet. What is that? What is that about? Have we gotten any yellow cards yet? No. So we have obviously not clattered him like I wanted us to. What we will do though is we're going to Granatovsky. We will also trigger press on, and we will tackle him hard. We'll tackle him hard. We pump our fists, keep going, and we can win this. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. If we get a free kick, maybe. If we get a free kick in shooting distance, so Marides can score another Thunderbolt, that would be brilliant. Maybe we can get a cross in. He says, as the cross comes in. And yeah, they're just pull him down. Take the yellow. Take the yellow, Manel. You have to. You have to do it. Again, we're not having a lot of the ball. Most of us, I believe, they are pressing fairly highly, so they win the ball back very quickly, and we are not doing that. Okay. And then we come forward, and okay, good. That looked very awkward. But at least it wasn't a conceded goal, which is good. Moving headers. It seems so, yeah. Okay, good clearance. And then we push out. We push out. We don't sit with 10 players in our own penalty area. We push out. And it took that long for the Enganche to come out of the back line, really. Bleh. That wasn't very good. we're gonna I'm gonna go ahead and go against what I want to do. We're gonna have Agbaja be on an attacking midfielder instead, and ask him to hold his position so it doesn't roam around too much. Maybe he can do a little bit more. Günther is playing like absolute garbage, so we're gonna take him off and have Morera come on. I do wonder though if that is partially because we are forcing play to the other side, so we can't really do much. But we are gonna swap him out anyways, because that 6.3 is not acceptable. Make me proud. Make me proud, Eric. And forward. Good. Please bomb forward. Over the top. Or not. Here. Okay, good. Good, good. No, don't shoot. Damn it. I asked you to not shoot. We're gonna have to make some more changes because Lee is getting tired, which is not great. Because he is one of our creative players from wingback, which is great. However, he's getting a little tired. He's playing decently, but we don't have, like, Kretschmer is such a downgrade, I guess. Do we take Agbaja off as well? I am so torn. Like, we don't really have any players to I don't know, make us better in some way. Like, Posselt, I believe, is slightly faster than Maurides, but Maurides is just better at everything else, literally. Otherwise, I don't think any one of these are, well, except for Menke, who is an upgrade over Frese, but we'd also have to take either Maurides or Ulbricht off for that. Oh, what a struggle. Oh, my struggles. Or, we'll have Kretschmer come on. Just because of fresh legs. And we'll keep going. Make a difference, please. A positive one. We'll keep going for a little bit. See what happens. The problem is that now we're they're probably going to keep playing out on the right side, or their right side, our left, where we now have a worse player. Please play. No! Damn it! Oh, that would have been such a good time to score. Man. We could have scored off the corner, but apparently not. Oh well, we're gonna make our changes now. Ulbricht's tired, which means we can take him off. Can have Jarls come on, which means that Menke can actually come on as well. Let's do that. And Jovanovic for Menke. And do we do anything else? No, I don't think so. Make me proud. Let's tell everyone to make me proud. Maybe one of them will actually manage it as well. Okay. 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 And then we headed wide. Damn it. Shame. That would have been a great introduction for Jarlaus. Just come on, win the ball, cross it, score. But nah. We have held them. Like, they have only had 3 shots. One of them was offside as well, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Can't remember. But we have been decent defensively. Can we not let them just... Okay. Phew. That would have been a really awkward time for them to score. But we held them fairly well. And again, we're 13th in the table. They were 3rd, I think, before this game. Man of the match, their goalkeeper. Like... I would have liked to have won, of course. But in general, we should have won that. So despite result, trust the process. We'll be successful if we keep that up. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Person next to me honestly fell asleep. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It was not the most exciting match. Yeah. What the hell? 5 journalists in a 4th division match press conference? Why? Are they here to talk about Köln? How long do you think this unbeaten run can last? Maybe it's because we're so unbeaten. We're unbeatable. Is it realistic to expect to continue? Supporter remain focused on the next match and nothing more. We'll take things one match at a time. Yeah. Is there a danger of your players becoming complacent? Complacency become a problem, blame me. I have to remain focused entirely on ensuring the players are in the right place mentally. Yeah. Was it unfortunate to come up against Ben Schmidt in that sort of form today? I'm here to answer questions on my own team. Okay, so they wanted to talk about the other team. Okay. Okay. 5 unbeaten. Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame though, because we had the opportunity to leapfrog both Lübeck and J.League, which would have had us sniffing half as... That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound right. But it's true. We would have been right up their backsides. Which sounds even worse when we're talking about sniffing. Oh well. Oh well. Plays down his performance. I said he was good. He was good. Who wrote this? Box. You. Right, there was someone, who was it? I had notes on someone. Retaliate. Kiribao. Yeah, I kind of want to go up against them again. When are we playing J.League next? Oh, in April. If we get the Köln job, we are already out by then. Or we'll out the door. Most likely, they probably don't want to wait until... they probably don't want to wait until April to have a new manager. That's a little late for a team trying to avoid relegation. Aha, the first team has slipped off of first. Not good. Not good. All right, we play Eimsbüttel. They're not last anymore? Hang on. Have I not been paying attention? I might not have been paying attention. Because they were bottom for a long time. Basically immediately off the bat, and then they just didn't leave. Julian Rafis. He seems pretty decent, doesn't he? Where's he playing though? Centre midfield. They probably play a 4-4-2. But if he were to play for us, he would be in the defensive midfield. He would probably be the segundo volante. He's not scoring a lot. He's not assisting a lot, but he should have. Well, he's pretty bang on for expected goals and assists. So I mean, yeah, it's not bad. And again, I can't tell the director of football to try and sign them. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, these are all players that are like whose contracts are running out. Oh well. I mean, honestly, the complete lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. I mean, I do have experience of not being relegated. I've not been relegated yet. And honestly, you're in 14th. You're not doing that badly. But, yeah, like, they shouldn't be this bad, though. They even got Moel Nini. My boy. Yeah, like, they do have a lot of really good players. Why is Truffert not playing? They're playing a 19-year-old centre-back at left-back. Instead of playing an actually pretty darn decent left-back. He's probably playing most... Only 17. Okay. But yeah, like, they have way too good players, really, to be as bad as they are. Oh well. Oh well, we're not going to France. Well, let's keep a little bit of an eye out. Oh, Darmstadt fired their manager, Karlsruhe. Bastia fired their. Dunkirk, which I cannot pronounce in French in the slightest. I probably should try, because it would probably sound. Dude. Ah, that's not good. Is Jessen back yet? No, not quite. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna have to make sure that we have our younglings up in the reserves team, or in our team, instead of being in the under-19s, because we're gonna need them. Oh boy. They're a poor team compared to the quality we possess. Low number of set piece goals, high number of set piece goals conceded. That's good. Where are we? Okay, so there's not a lot of set piece goals at all in our games. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe free kicks. We could. Let's go with corners and because they are so poor at... This is probably not going to work at all, but why wouldn't we try? Why wouldn't we try to do silly things? We're going to play for set pieces because they're bad at set pieces. And, yeah. We will see how that works. Hopefully it works. At all. I don't know if it will. It might. It might work, it might not work. It might be terrible. But it could be fun. And that's the important part. Oh no, we're losing money still. Whatever can I do? Oh no. Swap the entire team, that's a good idea. We'll see a little bit. I'm a little surprised that Köln hasn't made a decision yet. How long has it been? It's been a week now, right? Yeah, Friday the 23rd. It's now Friday the 1st. Interesting. Forwards League going in. Yeah, right. He's absolutely a forward. He's very good. He just doesn't score, which is perfectly fine. He's not a goal scorer. He's a wing back. Goal up with number stick out. Are we a defensive team by accident? We might be a defensive team by accident. Oops, I guess. The worst performing defending team is the worst team in the league? Who could have thought? Who would have thought? Look, I will need to give him a little bit of a kick up the rear so he trains better. Then we'll do the opposite with the guys who train well. Speak about training. Well done. Bye. Okay. Jovanovic is back in light training, yeah, but isn't he still... He's still orange injury. Maybe, we'll see. He might be back. Satisfied with the progress made towards realizing the club's vision? What is it you're not super happy with? Though, then. Giving playing time to first team players? Well, I'm not allowed to do that because you haven't actually given me anything. I haven't been given any players. Developing players. We're kind of doing that. Wait, we are playing entertaining football? Are we? Are we? I wasn't aware, actually. Huh. Oh well. Oh well. I mean, I'll take it. I wasn't aware we were playing entertaining, but, you know. Who am I to argue with the board? They are the ones who make the decisions, after all. If they think we're playing entertaining football, then no, we surely do. We probably do. Absolutely. 100%. No doubt about it. None whatsoever. Probably. I wonder what the requirements are for that. Well, like, really. Like, there has to be some kind of, I don't know, hard-coded requirement. But what is it? No, we didn't get the gun job. Oh no. What a shame, what a surprise. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that we didn't get the job? Who got it then? Let's not say that name out loud. The guy who previously managed Turkey. Before that, so he hasn't managed a club since 2003. Is he what they thought would be is he the guy for their scaled back expectations? You're satisfied with the plans you put forward in the interview, but ultimately decided you weren't the right person to take the club forward. Is he really though? I mean, what he has over me is he's older. And he hasn't worked as a club manager for 20 years. I don't know. Jovanovic shouldn't play more than 75 minutes. That means he can play. Good. He will then. Jessen could sit on the bench. That is also good. No. Damn you, Fabian. He's been calling up our players again. Yeah, he called them up for their game against Schalke. Man, that's a bummer. Wait, give him to me. Give him to me. Seriously, give him to me. Please. He wants game time, give him to me. Like, what? How am I supposed to give game time to first team players when there are no first team players available to me? And the first team keeps nabbing my players. Because they're mine and mine alone. No, Morita is not going to play at centre back. Who will? Well. Do we give Milojevic the nod? Maybe we do. He has no stamina though, so probably not from the start. Let's have Rinal start, and then we'll have Moreira. We'll bring Milojevic, and we'll also make sure that he's in the second. And where's Ogwazu? There he is. And where do we have Kalian? We don't need to bring him this time. We can have Backhouse. And Jessen can completely recover before he gets game time again. It's probably the better idea. But yeah, like we don't have any of the first team players available to us unless. Nah. That didn't work. That would have been nice if it could work. Just go in and nab his players while he tries to play them. No. Kestein, no, will not press him. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Let us jump in. Really nice matching shot, lacking my sharpness. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Ogwasu didn't have a squad number. Really? I'm fairly sure we've had him. Haven't we had him on the bench before? I thought we had. Let's point the finger. We should win comfortably. Please do. I would take another 3-4-0. Like, I would be completely fine with that. Nice, I budget. Are we being pushed back? I mean, it's only been 4.5 minutes, but still. Okay, we counter. We go. Go. Please. It's still on. It's still on, sort of. Even if we go backwards again and again. Please look to the left. And I really would like Lee to be further forward. But... oh! No! That was decent play. That was decent. Bummer that we didn't score, but... it looked good. It was a decent first attack. Yeah, one of the things that I would have liked to have seen from Agbaji at this point, which I haven't really seen, is quicker passing and more importantly forward passing, because he really doesn't seem to want to play the ball forward. He does a lot of sideways and backwards passing, which is odd because he is more like he's playing more of a playmaking role. So you'd think he would be slightly more, I don't know, aggressive in his passing, if that makes sense. Like he should be looking more for the runs in behind and, you know, the attacking players ahead of him, rather than I don't know, not. Please don't. Okay, jeez. Oh, lovely move. Literally 2 players get hit by the ball and doesn't even notice. Okay, and now we actually play the game. Jovanovic is knackered. Hopefully he can... I think he can see out the half at least. That's unfortunate. Okay, good job. You didn't really have to clear it. Yeah, good block there, Shella. Okay, another corner. Good thing they're not good at set pieces, because, wow, we've really been giving up a bunch of set pieces here at the start. Well, in the first half. And we counter with the most tired player on the pitch. You can do it. Nope. Okay. An attempt was made. Yeah, we're gonna have to take Jovanovic off at half-time. And hopefully we can have a little bit of a goal. Square. And score. Yes, get in. Perfect, right before half-time too. Perfect. Now we have that lead. That's what? 3 passes? Goal kick, header on, square, goal. Easy. Such a simple game, football. You just put the ball in the back of the net, and that's it. That's all we have to do. Jovanovic could actually play a little bit more. We'll leave him on and see, maybe he can contribute a little bit. I do not like making halftime substitutions unless I have to. And I don't really have to. So I'm not going to do it. Heh. Find another gear. Please. And score some more goals. That's a shit pass. Please don't do that. Another set piece. How surprising. At least we're dealing with them. But suffered pulled knee ligaments. Really? Yeah, I wish it were like, why is there no it doesn't say anything that he's injured, and the advice pops up and disappears so damn quickly. Sometimes it barely even flickers. I would like it to... Okay. Should be able to play through it. Pulled knee ligaments, he probably shouldn't be playing through it, but we'll leave him on anyways because reasons. Okay, and then we push out with our centre back. That's good. Please pass the ball. And forward. Okay. I mean... That was completely useless. But, okay. But okay. No. Oh. Bugger off. That's way too simple. Way too easy. We're probably gonna yank Jovanovic off at this point because he's... Yeah, he can't play anymore. But he played fairly well for what he did play, which is good to see. Anyone else? Not really. We don't really have anyone playing badly either, so... Go out there and make a difference. In a positive way, please. Set up a goal or something. That would be great. Or score by yourself. That's also fine. Oh, Shame. Shame. Was a decent header. Another set piece. I mean, I said that we were supposed to be playing for set pieces, not to give them set pieces. Okay, and then we go. I mean, clearing the ball also works, I guess. Good job, Frese. And... Well. And goalkeeper, nice. Okay. That's a cheeky ball. And that works. And cross. Or score. Perfect. I asked him to score. Or do something. He did something. What a lad. Let's give him a bit of a praise. Well done. And that run. I like that run so much. Shooting from outside the box? Maybe not. However, if he scores, I can't really complain, can I? Well, I can because I always do, but... You know, can't complain too much. We're probably gonna do some more substituting because Moreira is not playing well anymore. And Günther was not here, right? Maybe we don't put Oguazu on. Yeah. Right. Ulrich maybe. Have Giles come on. And then we can also have Menke come on for Rinal. Swap him and Frese, I think. Because I would rather have Menke on the right because he is... Right, he's right-footed and actually can cross. So if he gets into these positions, I'm fine with him crossing. Frese can't cross anyways, so it doesn't matter what side he's on. they will go everywhere anyway. Gotta make an impact. How are we doing? I was gonna say, how are we doing on keeping hold of the ball? Are we actually doing it? Please keep an eye. Please follow the damn player, dude. Good save. But boy, oh boy, that's bad defending again. And go. Go, 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 go. Counter attack. Or not. How are we doing? We are actually holding onto the ball more than they are, which makes sense. They are a worse team. Maybe a goal? Maybe a little bit of a goal? Or not? Or? There we go. There we go. Cheeky little goal. Nice. Nice. It's a good shot too. Well, it's a decent shot. It was clever of him to bounce it off the defender first. That's an own goal, surely. Like that shot was going well wide. Oh, okay, there. It was over. The highlight. Probably take Maurides off. He's played well, but he is really tired, and we are 3-0 up. I would rather have him fresh for the next game. Maybe take Moreira off, because he hasn't been great, and maybe we will give Oguazu his game time, which he deserves because of his ability, apparently. Gotta make an impact. It'd be nice if we can have Posso maybe score a little bit of a goal. He was really useful for us earlier in the season before we had Maurides shoved on ourselves. But yeah, he's not been. No, dude. Good save, Alos. That was terrible by Fese. Okay, and we clear. Thank you. And then we push out, and then we counter. Come on. Why are you pointing? Run. Nice. Good job. I wonder if that's part of why we are why we're not countering very well. If we are trying to play for set pieces, that we're basically holding onto the ball, just looking for a tackle to go down. Either way, this is a good win. It's a good win. And a clean sheet. I'll take it. They had higher XG than we did. How? How? That's crazy. Were our goals like really low XG shots? That was high. Yeah, these two are fairly low, yeah. 0.1 in total, or combined. But yeah, like we did well, but I mean, if you look at it, they had 3 clear-cut chances. Had the same amount of shots on target. Their XG is basically double ours. So yeah, while we won, and quite convincingly, wasn't exactly great. We a grand total of 4 dribbles in the entire game. I guess we're not dribbling much. Nice work, everyone. Nice work, everyone. Huh? I've retrained a player to be a natural in a new position. I just got an achievement. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years and I just got an achievement for retraining a player to be natural in a new position. Oh boy. Is it Lee? No. Who is it then? I mean, it's only... Kretschmann, maybe? We'll have to have a look. Okay. What's the result for you today? It puts the pressure on Spelefenhaus ahead of their match. How significant is it to be able to get the first blow in? I don't think it matters much. How much of a lift does it give the team to have surged up the table after that result? It's great. Wants to be as high in the table as possible. We're doing well. Scoring just before halftime, a decisive moment. Gives a lift. Yeah, game-changing moment. Michael had a terrible game. Do you enjoy seeing him falter? I was focusing on my team. Bakas is among the league leaders in distance covered per 90 minutes. Is he? How much of an asset is it to have? I mean, he doesn't play that much. He has 1 start. So, I mean, he doesn't play that much. So he can run when he actually does play. I'm happy with him. There's been a lot of speculation this week surrounding the future of Matthias Guldner. Who? Ottensen. Okay. Pundits critical and some... Pundits are critical about managers in the 4th division. Okay. Some fans are apparently losing patience with his manager. What are your thoughts? I don't know if it's my place to speculate. Oh, is it Agbaji that has become natural? I thought he was natural. Maybe he wasn't. Oh well. I'm okay with that then. Maybe it was him. In order to try to fully master his new position, he needs to still needs a bit more match experience playing as an attacking midfielder. Well, that's where he plays all the time. Oh, Kiel won. Kiel won against Oldenburg, and now Old is not doing well. They are old. Who are Phoenix and Jedelo playing though? Hopefully Bremer can give us a little bit of a... Hopefully maybe not... well, whatever. We're just gonna have to win our the rest of our games anyway. You know? It's just that simple. We just need to win all of our games. I guess the new manager helped them actually. I forgot that they literally 3 days. 3 days before the match. Did they play a 4-4-2 diamond? Inquiring minds need to know. We're doing a lot of not playing our games. But I have to know. Did they really play a 4-4-2 diamond? They did. I kind of like it. I hope I get a question about my opinion on his impact, because a good old 4-4-2 diamond. Not convinced there was anything wrong with him. Are you accusing one of our players of being a hypochondriac? Oh no. Oh no. That, okay, it's just 3 to 6 weeks, but that might be another one of our players that needs to cover in the first team. Bummer. New record. New team record. 6 games unbeaten. Hey. 3 of the 3 goals we've conceded have been scored from... Have we only conceded 3 goals in the last 5 matches? Not bad. Good shots to touches ratio when they get into a penalty area. Only 4 of 61 attacks that led to attempts on goal have involved a player that doesn't actually play that much. Makes sense. Jesse is back in full training, which means he can start sitting on the bench and get more game time. Do I want him actually to sit on the bench and get game time? Considering Backhouse, how good he has been. I mean, that's very unspectacular, but semi-solid. He loses the ball a little bit too much, though. Would he be counted as a more attacking midfielder? Probably not. I mean, he's somewhere in between, which is... I mean, he is supposed to be more attacking, but he does play as a defensive midfielder, so it's a bit difficult to pick which pie chart is the accurate one. I think. Oh, hey, look, Staugård didn't play. Günther didn't play. They were just not available to me. Damn you, Fabian. See, are there any more jobs that have been made available? Oh, Newcastle is looking a little bit iffy. Are they going to fire a second manager in the same season? Should we try and get... Oh, nah, let's not. I mean, sure, there's 10 matches left, so 30 points. But they're also 13 points behind playoff. Köln would have been a difficult one. Darmstadt is basically impossible. Partially because it was not very good. They're also not very good, and I'm not sure I want to move to the second division in France. Zweite Bundesliga, Karlsruhe. They also feel like they should be doing better. Let's keep moving. Let's see. Maybe we will stick out the full season. Probably need to make a decision though, because I don't think we're gonna stay after the first season. Because of reasons I've stated many times before, I don't think that the second team manager mode, I guess, I don't think that is quite fleshed out. So probably need to keep an eye on that. Right, we don't have any game this week. Now, do we? We're gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the basic Saturday. And then we're gonna do a friendly. Because why not? That also means that we can... there's a lot of gaps. Like, playing every other week? And then... bam. 4-4. But like, what is that? We need to keep our match sharpness up, so we can just do a half and half. Scrap some smaller reputation teams. Most of. Confirm. And nearby teams. Harburger. Let's play against Condor because they're named Condor. Yeah, we're gonna add in some friendlies in the weeks where we don't have any games. Basically, because we don't want to lose match sharpness, and then in all of them we can just do half and half, so everyone gets some game time. Victoria 2. There, that should be okay. Here we go. And they are a worse team than we are, so theoretically, we should be able to get some good practice in, boost our confidence before the end of the season. On game Saturday. Right. Is that all of them? Yes. We are getting towards the end of the season now, which is interesting. Maybe we can change his training, because he's actually gone stronger. That's good. Endurance, maybe? Maybe we just set him on passing so he knows how to actually play with the ball. It's probably a decent idea. Let's get him on passing and have him figure out what to actually do with the football. His work rate's still low a bit, so we'll keep him on endurance training. Nah, we don't train player trait for Milojevic. No, I don't want my forward to be taking free kicks from deep. Move on. I don't want to transfer list everyone. Seems like a bad idea. Javaus need more playing time, yeah. Same with Kretschmer. Makes sense. The long period of time you spent here. And yeah. Oh well, we had some decent feedback, advice, at least, which is something. Right. Left wing back that I would not be against having, but we can't because reasons. Yeah, getting players into the second team has been, well, impossible. We haven't actually managed to get anyone in, which is odd. Because apparently I'm allowed to sell players, but I'm not allowed to sign players. Maybe it's because I'm supposed to just use all of the youth players. I don't know. It feels a bit half-baked. Is all I'm saying. Arsenal goes on. Doing still unhappy because he's playing badly. Otherwise, everyone else is happy, doing fine. Winter's actually been half decent. Clausen has been really good actually. 4 goals, 7 assists. He's playing as an attacking midfielder probably. Yeah. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Still 2 players out. otherwise we're fine, mostly fine. We are playing Ostov. Who are they again? Oh, right. Friendly. Oops. I forgot. I'm wondering how we'll do that. Because we don't really need to pay too much attention. Really. It's just to keep our sharpness up. Because yeah, I don't really want to like play a game every other week. Because I feel like we're gonna lose sharpness way too much. Especially now in the run-in when we are in good form. Kinda want us to keep playing. Instead of, yeah, now we're gonna have a bunch of breaks. So you'll lose your sharpness, you'll lose the edge. Go home. You silly. That means that Milojevic, was it? He can play. Let's have him play in the middle. And well, we'll see how he plays because he looks interesting. Moreira has been training really well. That's very good. Well done. I'll have to remember to not praise him next time, just in case. Well done on training. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's been a fairly, I guess, solid first season. So far, it's not been spectacular. But it's been something. Wait, are other teams playing? Oh, they're lagging behind one, that's why. Let's hope for a Bremer win. Because that means we stay ahead of Lübeck, which would be very nice. Should also keep an eye out on any potential job openings. If Newcastle fire Conte as well, I'll try and get that job. It's probably, I mean, it's definitely not going to happen if Köln doesn't want to hire me to try and keep them from relegation. I don't think Newcastle would be particularly interested in bringing me over. Or maybe they would. Maybe they see how well I'm working with Carles Puyol and they'd be like, yeah, we would like some of that. We would like some of that. A dwarf and Carles Puyol. Probably not. But you know, if you don't try, you don't win. So we'll do that. We'll do keep a bit of an eye out. I hope that FM26 is not even worse when it comes to processing, at least on my PC. I don't think it probably isn't the game itself. It's probably my PC. But I hope that 26 is maybe better optimized than that on that front. It probably isn't. But I hope so anyways. It would be nice. But I'm actually really looking forward to getting my mitts on the beta when it drops. Which should be like what? Less than a week, really. I'm looking at the calendar. It either it drops like tomorrow, which I don't think it will, or it's like Monday, Tuesday, maybe. Because usually like 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. So Monday, Tuesday next week, we might have our hands on the new game. And I would like that. Right, let's clear the substitutions so we can get our new ones in. Menke. Stargard is back. Okay, good. Then he will start. And then we'll have Rinal and Ape. Which isn't great because Ape is... he's only right-footed. Oh well. He can't cross anyways. Why would we care? And then we'll have Günther. We'll have Kretschmer. And then we'll have our defensive midfielders, which will be Manke and Backhaus. We can't really not have Backhaus considering how well he did last time out. And then the attacking midfielders, Garnberg and Jaus. And then we will have another striker in Posselt. And then we'll get the other guys, the ones that are more well-rounded, can play a little bit of everywhere, just in case of injuries, as well as bench. It's kind of like tradition at this point, just bring bench on to sit on a bench. He will never play, but he'll be on the bench. We can bring Palapis as well. Yeah. I guess that works. That works. And then we'll just, do a 50-50. Half an hour. Is he really a 3-star player? Maybe I should start him then. Let's make more changes now that we've started to win matches. Still upset about playing the same position and role that they have been the entire season. Give me a selection headache. I say to the players that are going to be starting every match anyway. Right, and then we can go to... let's go for key highlights so we can just see the goals, probably. Which might be more than we expected. We'll see a little bit. Man, the cross. Okay. That's not really what I would expect. Like my anchor pushing up and crossing the ball. Like if anything, I would expect him to be in like the same area that Frese was in. And Frese would be the one to cross the ball, but Maybe not. Maybe not. Really? Are we having more? He's being very very spicy with his passing so far and his movement, Manel. I don't know, maybe he's in a good mood or something. He's a bit more attacking than I would have expected. A good challenge too. What on earth? Did he get extra yummy cornflakes in the morning or something? Jeez. 12 minutes he's been really getting about, Manel. Dear me. Okay. Oh. Ah. Shoot. Do it. Just shoot from anywhere, Maurides. Do it, shoot from anywhere. Was that really a key highlight? A glancing header that barely made it to the goalkeeper. It almost stopped on the way. I mean, at least we're playing like we are. I don't know how many divisions above them we are, but we are at least one. 3 goals. We get some good confidence in. We should already have had confidence, but you know, can't hurt to have more confidence. We don't subscribe to the confidence or overconfidence being a slow and insidious killer. No, in this part of Hamburg. No. We do not. Here we have all of the overconfidence, and then we win games because of it. And we are never punished. Look how far up Fes is pushing. Like his average position is ahead of the defensive midfielder. Bloody hell, you love to see it. Right, let's do our changes. So we get game time for everyone. Everyone can run around. There we go. And demotivated because he only played half of the game in a friendly against a bad team when we were leading 4-0. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna check our possession again, because that's been an odd one for us so far this season. Like we win games, we don't have the ball, which I don't really understand. We should be having the ball more. Or I would like to have the ball more, I guess. Good job, Kretschmer. And please play the ball. Decent challenge. But still, though. No, oh boy. He should have done better there. He should have done better. I don't know if I want my wing back to be the one pressing into the middle there instead of, you know, one of the 3-4 players that are already there and should be there. Oh well, at least the point we wanted to get across is getting across. Everyone runs, everyone gets a little bit of game time, no one gets injured shortly. And we'll get some match sharpness into every leg. Every one of the legs. Making sure that we don't have just one leg with match sharpness. That would be awkward. Oh! Ooh! That was a decent effort. That was a decent effort. Yeah, kind of stopped playing after the first half, I guess. But being 4-0 up and not really needing to do too much, perfectly fine. We had a decent amount of the ball, but again, against a team that is way below us. No, not just in our league, but in the league system, we should have more of the ball. I wonder how much of that is us losing the ball, because we did give the ball away a little bit too much. Like 86% passes completed is not brilliant. But we're also not winning the ball back. Like they won the ball back faster than we did. I mean, a good performance, that'll do for me. But yeah, like it's remember what I said about not being injured? Sadness. Oh, it's just for one day. It's fine. It's fine. Calm down. Nice. Thank you, Bremer. They did us a solid. We stay ahead of Lübeck. And we can continue to push on and try and catch up with the teams above us. Right, I was going to check where Ostov was in the league system. Oh well, I can do that if I remember in 5 seconds. Right. Oh, so we're keeping the bench. Nice. We're keeping Kalle bench. He's played absolutely nothing this season, but we're keeping him. Right, Ostov. Where were they? Where are they, rather? They are in. Oh wow, the German lower divisions. So they're not even in an actual competition that even the mod that I have adds in. Ouch. Yeah. 4-0 is probably a little bit, well, bad. Probably should have scored more. But the important part was we got the win. We got some goals. We got some game time. Only one player got injured for a day. So, in general, I was a pretty decent friendly, I think. Right, I wonder how we are doing on great, excellent chance for set pieces. We should stop playing for set pieces then, because what happened was that gave a lot of set pieces to the opponents for some reason. But they're not very good at finishing, and there is bad area to reach for the goalkeepers. That's good. That's good. Let's have a little bit of a peek at where is it? I don't remember where I put it. Oh, there it is. The XG table. So we are underperforming our XG by 3, which isn't brilliant, but we are overperforming against somehow. Well, that's good. We want to do that. We should... Oh wow, Lübeck is doing terribly. No? They're doing really, really well. It's... Who are they? Who is it they are doing really badly? It's a Havelse. That should be better. Doctors are not doing well above what they should be doing. Nice. Nice. Right. Yeah. Again, the only attacking. This looks like a nice little boat, by the way. But only our pass completion ratio is actually good when it comes to attacking. Defensively, though, the only thing we are doing well below average in is Opta, which I guess we aren't a high pressing team, so we are pressing intensely, but we're not pressing high. So I guess, speaking of boats, that's a terrible boat shape. That's a terrible boat shape. It's more of a raft, I guess. Yeah, we could absolutely do. We could absolutely do a lot better. Yeah. I wonder why I set up all of that data analysis stuff when I'm not looking at it at all. But I did, just in case. Maybe if we were more... maybe if we're struggling more, we would look at it a little bit closer. Maybe. Right, let's have a quick peek at the available jobs. Just a bunch of insecure jobs. Anything interesting that is insecure? Probably not. Probably not. Are they dead last? Yeah, they're dead last by quite a bit. Yeah, just keep an eye out for Newcastle to fire their second manager of the season. Not terribly keen on jumping into the relegation candidates here. Everton are doing really well. You still have Daesh here, right? Yeah. I don't know why, but he always seems to do well for whatever team he's managing when I'm playing. I don't know why. He just does. He just does. Like in one of my saves from FM22, he took apparently to, what was it, 4th? I think 4th? In the first season without doing any like major signings. It was absolutely mad. Like, he really shouldn't have. No! Not Ulbricht. One day. 6 to 9 days. I mean, we could give him injections, and then he'll be out for the next friendly, but I don't want to. I don't think that's very nice to do, so he'll have to miss the next game. And yeah, let's give injections to a 17-year-old goalkeeper that hasn't played and won't play. Smart. Let's just go with physios. But yeah, that's a shame that we're losing out on Ulbricht now. So we could technically have Menke in. We probably won't. Mostly because he is currently not very match fit because he hasn't played much at all. So yeah, probably not. We're gonna unpick all of the subs as well. What? Wait, has he been fully called up now? Shit. Okay, we've lost Moreira. Hopefully we can at least have Günther. Oh no. Oh no. It's a struggle. Charles. Wait, they took Mauritius as well. No. Do we substitute 14? How many can you have in Zweite Bundesliga? Surely it's not 15, right? 9. So why would you take him away from me now? Why, oh why would you take him from me now? Oh, no. He's not even gonna play. He's not even gonna be on the bench. They literally have him as substitute number 14 of 9. Hang on a second. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an iffy one. We're losing our goal scorer. And again, that's just as we're starting to get a little bit of a momentum and climbing the table. We have some players yanked out from under us. Oh no. That is a shame. I mean, it's either that or I mean, he was sub 14. Surely they don't need a... Yes, let's play our left wing back as a striker. Are you mad? I mean, yeah, he has the work rate for it, but surely... Why is he unhappy? Why is he unhappy? He wants a new deal. Oh, this... Sometimes this game... We can play Menke, we might... I'm probably not going to start Milojevic if Shadow is back, which he should be. What was I was going to check? Damn it. Right, I was going to check St. Pauli. They didn't play a friendly or something, right? No. Did they? No, they did not. So they just called up players to sit on their extended bench, which doesn't exist. Fabian Hürzeler, you... I'm on to you. I know what you're doing. Paderborn would like a new manager. They're not that terribly off. Should we, by any chance, give that a little chance? Because Paderborn was, well, their second team was one of the ones that I was actually looking at. For this save, to be the one we played as, or where we started. Their second team, Obviously, that's not what I went with, but they do have some decent players. Ansa is good. Ansa is good. How is it? They have managed to make him not score. Let's give that a little bit of a... Let's give it a little bit of an applier for a job. Appliance. Let's give that job a little bit of an appliance. And we'll see how that all goes. I mean, if Köln were willing to give us an interview, I feel like Paderborn probably should be willing as well. Yeah, no. Maybe. Let's see, Ginter can play. Ulbricht shouldn't start, probably. Zimmerman shouldn't start. Jessen can play 45 minutes, but he is not in shape. We need a striker. Ulbricht can be on the bench, but Posselt will have to start. Oh, man. Yeah, I am a little bit bummed that the first team has taken Mauridish back to not even sit on the bench. Oh, man. Now, Milojevic is not starting. Shadow is... I thought he was gone too. Oh, the clench. There was a quick clench. Where I was thinking, no, not him as well. Not him too. Let's have Milojevic be our other option of the bench. And then we'll have Ogwazu, Manke, Backhouse, and Kretschmer. And then we'll have let's go with Gabriel as the option in attacking midfield, and Ulbricht can be the striker option. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see a little bit, and then we'll have a peek in here, see that no one's super tired, right? Nope, we just have some players that are not very match fit, which is unfortunate. Man, I'm gonna be bummed out about losing Mauridish for a while. Gross. That is gross. And very rude. Very rude. I know what he's up to, Hürtler. He wants me to struggle. Press with higher intensity. Well. What do you mean by higher intensity? You mean high pressing? Because we've never done that from the start. Build match fitness. Yeah, let's keep an eye on Giles and build his match fitness. Do it. That's literally what we're doing, isn't it? Right. I have been thinking a little bit about how we can make the movement around the supposed spine even more pronounced. Part of that has been like adding roam from position to the second branch, the second striker, and the shadow striker, and the pressing forward. But I'm not quite sure I want to do that, especially mid-season, so I can't like test it out in a friend. I could, of course, just we'll try it next weekend. There we go. Milojevic gets number 2. Why not? Who had number 2? Did no one have number 2? See, dressing room doesn't agree. Oh, did I forget to put Staugård back in? I might have. No, he's starting. So what are they upset about? Who do they think shouldn't play, and who do they think should play instead? Because Ulbricht's not fully fit to play for the full game, so he shouldn't start. Everyone else is as they should be. Possibly it's the only striker we have that is actually good. What do you want from me? Let's point some fingers. Really? We're first in the recent form? Keep going. That didn't work. Oh well. Let's head back to extended highlights so we can see a little bit more of the game. Just in case we can get some we can see some nice things. Not very encouraging. The first thing we see is a defensive corner. Yeah. Oh hey look, it's a first goal of the season. Okay, yeah, that was that's bad. Especially since they were apparently good at set pieces. The first thing we see from the game is them scoring of a set piece. Yeah, I really would have liked to have more leaders. Okay, good. And then we cross it. Oh, it's fine. I don't care. It's okay you didn't cross it. It's okay. I'll take it back. That was the correct choice. Nice. And again, I like that it's Manuel because he's the anchor. He's not really supposed to be getting into these positions and thumping long shots. But I'm okay with it. As long as he scores, of course. If he didn't score, then it would have been bad. But it did score, so... Yep. Oh, shit. He almost scored again. The same guy who hasn't scored the entire season almost scored a second time of a damn set piece. Please clear the ball. Thank you. Jeez. And right. Do we just not know how to defend set pieces at all? Because I don't like in this game we haven't won a single aerial duel on set pieces. They just lob the ball in and score. And then they lob the ball in again and they score. Meanwhile, that was a whipped corner and a good header, and their goalkeeper just holds it. Meanwhile, everything in the other direction. Let's flap around a little bit. Just flapping. I want a much better display in the second half. Do it. Do it. Like these three, Jovanovic has been half decent actually, but Lee, Jaraus, and Agbaje are all playing man. Jaraus is not that surprising really because he's not super good. Sorry. But the other two, like Lee has been a key player recently, and Agbaje should be better. Don't like that flickering though. It's very unpleasant on my eyeballs. Yeah, like it seems like their central defenders are pushing up ahead of their fullbacks a lot. I'm not sure why they're doing that. But it kind of feels like we should be able to find balls in my... Like, if you look at the average positions, like their centre backs are pushing up way ahead of their fullbacks. We're gonna have to make a little bit of changes. We're first and foremost we're going to high press, even if I would prefer not to do that. And like 6.2. Let's take J.League off. Let's have Wilbeck go on, and hopefully he can be more useful. We're also gonna try passing into space. Maybe be a little bit more direct to try and get over the top of their central defenders. Yeah, this is very misleading. Is he really a 4-star complete forward? No, he's a 1-star complete forward. Might want to move him over to be an advanced forward though, to encourage more runs in behind. Let's go with that. I'm really not super happy about putting an injured player on, but we kind of need to. Do we swap Agbaji over to be an attacking midfielder instead? Let's give him that. Let's give him the attacking midfielder. Let's also ask him to hold his position and take more risks. I know you can make a real difference. Please do. Please come on and score. Now that we've lost our goal machine. Press, please. Okay. Don't be offside, dude. Like, Posselt was offside the entire time. Dude. We're gonna have to make more changes. Jovanovic can come off. Backhouse, he scored last time, so maybe he can do it again. Lee has been really bad. Let's bring him off. Fortunately, we only really have Kretschmer. Agbaji has been disappointing, so let's put Granberg on and see if he can't do something else. You set him to be on attack. Bloody hell, let's be very aggressive because I don't want to lose against the team below us in the league. Like, it doesn't matter that we've lost a right back or a right wing back and our best striker, our best player. We really shouldn't be losing it still. And going from like 5 games, conceding only 3 goals, now conceding 2 against a team that isn't very good at all. Got the ability to go and show it. Come on. Might go over to 2 strikers. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna go over to more strikers. So we'll have also be a pressing forward because he's not as good as Ulrich is, and he will be an advanced forward. We'll have Granberg in behind. We'll have him be. We'll stick with that. Let's have a higher tempo. Aha. Let's make sure we do counter. We did distribute it quickly. You can take whatever kicks you want. Let us just be super aggressive. Be aggressive. Do we don't want to do anything else? No. Yeah, this is gonna be. It's gonna be rough. Let's encourage everyone. Maybe they get a little bit happier and score a goal. That's not very encouraging that they have the ball. Okay, and then we just give it away, do we? Okay. And then... bollocks. Okay, we can make one more change. We're going to have Frese come off and Menke come on. And we're actually going to go and have him be on attack. Go out and make the difference, please. As a centre back. Referee, come on. Time wasting. Come on. Referee. Oh, I can't shout. I'll just have to shout on my own. Come on, faster. Bloody hell, really? Really? Like, is that all it takes? We didn't get a replay either. Okay. Interesting. But it's time to throw a bottle. Who should we aim for? Yeah, like anyone really. Manon was the only one who actually played well. We'll aim it away from him, but otherwise just... they weren't good enough. Yeah, we shouldn't lose that one. Especially 3-1 at home. That was terrible. That was terrible. Oh, balls. Yeah, and that was just going so well. Up until now. And then suddenly, bam. Just everyone managed to forget how to play football. Yeah, I mean, 3 goals from set pieces. Really? Damn it. Are you now hoping for a favor that sees half of the drop points? I'm focusing on what you can do. How much of a blow was it to let one in just before the halftime whistle? Well... goals changed games every time they scored. There were groans around the ground at Shello's display. Why do you persist with him amidst calls for him to be replaced? No one played well, you bum. I disagree with their assessment. Not really. And a realistic alternative. One on scoring a powerful effort against your team today was particularly impressive. What do you make of it? I don't want to comment on individuals. Gonna face many better. I don't want to comment on individual performances. Smacker continues to do well for Emden. What do you think his playing pathway looks like? He's my player, right? Out on loan. Yeah, he is. He's on the right track. It's time for him to move on from Emden in search of a new challenge. We agreed a deal and we'll honor it. You've struggled for form at home for a while now. Are you serious, dude? Am I able to put a finger on the reason why? Yeah, let's say everyone parks the bus. I'm not sure we have enough players who want enough. So a lot of pressure on the players. When each better result becomes a little harder, they need to play with more freedom. Sure. It would be nice if they could start doing that. And Lee is finally natural at left wing back. There we go. It'd be a shame that that happens after he drops an absolute stinker. Man, and that was 6 games unbeaten, and then just going out like a wet fart. against a team that we should be beating as well. And again, like, oh, right, there's been a youth intake, hasn't there? He's not terrible, but it's not great either. And Hansen said no, which is interesting. Well, he's not terrible either. He can play wing back, but he can't defend. Get to masterclass. Yeah. Man, I'm really bummed out. I'm really bummed out because that was such a stupid result as well. Like, again, we had barely conceded as well. Like 4 in the previous 1, 2. Oh, no, let's not count the friendly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 4 in 6 games and 3 in 1 against a team that we are better than, really. We won away again as well. Are we just bad at home? Is there an away? No. Where can we see that in stages? Home record. We would be worse. It's a little bit of a bummer that it doesn't show properly, but 18, 17, 16, 15, we'd be 14th if it was the home record. But away, we're 4th. We have the 4th best away record in the league. So we need to play away more. Let's not play any home games anymore. Let's play all of our games away. If we played away, only away games, we would be pretty close to. We'd be pretty close to promotion at this point. But no, can't do that. Right, let's also have a peek in now after the processing. Let's have a check on the available jobs. Let's go check the job tree and see what jobs are growing. Yeah, hopefully Doktorsen can thumpavelse. That would be great. Man. And we were doing so well. Maybe we shouldn't have done the damn friendly. Maybe that's why we got overconfident. No. Let's face it, we lost our best player and one of our other best players to the first team. So they can have them, I don't know, not play. Can we at least have someone back then? You're gonna take players from me. Can you give someone back? Just a crumb of a player. Just a little one. I'm not asking for much. Just a player or two. Surely someone needs game time, right? And they let me down. They always do. No, he moved from sub 14 to sub 13. It's something. And yeah, like, give me some players. If you're not gonna play Sinani, let me have him. Let me have him. Like, he's not playing, is he? He's played a grand total of 1 game from the start and he's come on for 1. Give him to me. Please. Give him to me. Like, honestly, anyone would have been awesome. But no. Are you not? Are you? Surely he's not benching Saliakas. He is. Who's in versus Hertha Berlin? And here. Okay, so he is playing. Except for, yeah, I think he was injured here. Because both of my wingbacks were in that match squad. So yeah, Saliakas. But now he's playing a... He's a left back, isn't he? Left wing back? Wrong one. Wrong team. He's a left wing back. More. I mean, that's where he plays. Is he playing at left? Weishaupt? I don't know. I feel like Saliakas is probably better. Maybe? I mean, 6 assists is not terrible. Could be better, but... But again, like, if you're not playing some players, Sinani is not playing. Give him to me. Kemline, is he playing? Sometimes. Has Scott Banks played? 4 off the bench. Instead of me having him. Alright, I was gonna check the job tree. Oh well. Oh well. Well, I'll be careful this processing break. Maybe if I don't forget in the next 5 seconds. I didn't forget. But then we start reading. Right. Let's have a look. Nah. Oh yeah, I applied for Paderborn. Did they say that? Oh, there we go. Application has been received. Right. Let's keep an eye out. Zeman is back in full training. Yay! Yay! He no longer have an achy foot. $57 goals in 28 matches is not very good. And they are still ahead of us in the league. Probably because they probably score twice as many goals as we do. We don't score. Yeah. Oh. We have a player that is top of the league in something. It's amount of tackles, but it's better than nothing. On the post-disciplinary records? Oh, sod off. One of those bullshit. And the other was, well, silly. But one of them was bullshit. And I will hear nothing more of it. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna have to use this friendly to get some game time in. Right, I have forgotten to have Milojevic train something that he should be training. Like as a ball-playing defender. And strength. Yeah, probably. Probably. Let's see. What do you think we should do? Menke should no longer be working on his stamina work rate. Yes, he should. Conbach still needs to improve on that, and Jao still needs better vision. Maybe LASIK. Günther shouldn't be taking deep free kick. He's supposed to lump it into the penalty area. He doesn't need to be good at it. Address the volume of quickness training to stop possibly becoming even more dissatisfied. What is he dissatisfied by? Is it too little? Is it too much? Tell me that. Address the volume. What is the volume currently? And what is his problem with it? Level of general training, team training is too low. Yeah, that's because we don't have coaching staff. And we have 90 players. The individual training plan for him has worked a treat. And then you see the progress bar is like, yeah, it's fairly stagnant, and then just done, gone, nothing. And in one game, the club atmosphere went from very good to average. One game. Gee, even better than Lee Wangin. They're not playing the same position. What are you on about? Right, that's fine. He doesn't need to give us a report on SC Condor. We're only playing them because they're literally called Condor. That's the only reason. Literally nothing else. Oh, right, because of the youth intake that happened. Do we have even more players around now? Right, gender say it's not back yet. Let's have a peek. They'd be 15-year-olds now, right? So, yeah. Oh, a big old centre back. He's 197 centimeters at 15. Wow. Zoran Lukovic, very short. So, here's a guy who's natural as a defensive midfielder, but he's giant. He's a giant. Should probably be a centre back. And then you have someone who's naturally a centre back, but who's tiny and probably should be a defensive midfielder. Oh, right wing back. Can you run? No, but he's brave. It's something. Casual defensive winger. You love to see it. Ooh, and a fin. I'm going through these players as if I have anything to do with them. I don't. I won't even be able to use them. And again, we're probably leaving after the season. This is just exciting. A left wing back. And he's left-footed. He cannot cross, but he's a left winger, wing back. He can run. Oh. I think that... Are those all? I don't think there are any other... Oh, there's this guy. A right winger. He can run a little bit. Not for too long, though. He can finish, even if he's German. 12 Hense. Yeah. Oh. Some half-decent players coming through there. Especially that Danish left wing back. Oh. And a casual defensive winger. You don't see that very often. Casual defensive wingers. I hope we can use this this friendly to I don't know, get a little bit of confidence back. That would be great. Maybe maybe some goals from someone who isn't named Maurides, who's no longer I was gonna say he's no longer with us, but he's still very much alive. He's just been called up to the first team again. But we could get some match sharpness for like Menke and see, let's clear the subs because Menke, now that we don't have Maurides anymore, we can have another over 23 player in the squad. Let's see. Well, but it shall start. Let's also start. But Fres has been good though, that's the problem. Like, yeah, Menke is better, but Fres has been playing really well. Let's start with Menke anyways. And yeah, Lee being unhappy because he's not given a new contract when he doesn't want to. Oh, he's very interested in negotiating turn. Having a negotiation over a new contract of obviously must be unacceptable. Why? I mean, I'm not supposed to be negotiating, but let's have a look what it is he wants. Will improve first team coaching staff, dude. I can't give that promise. Get out of here. Let's see. He wants. All right. Bloody hell. Oh, well, at least Maurides leaving means that we no longer have the nonsense of well, more than 3 times our allowed wage budget being spent. But still, yeah, that's really annoying. Like, if he wants a slight, like, what is this? Offered contract 1.8 per week. It was 850. Where does that come from? Give him 850. He's absolutely worth 850. I know what you're paying other people. Scott Banks is sitting on 5k per week, not playing. Are we really gonna be like, oh yeah, well, a player that actually is actually our player? Nah, he can't have 850. Maurides is on what? 7.5? Yeah, he's very good. But is he 7.5k per week good to play for the second team? No. Oh, Moreira's in the under 19s. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That's neat. Would he be a fullback? Probably. Oh, and because he's been up and down between first and second team, it's all over the place. Yay! Oh well. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, let's apparently not give him a new contract, even though he's definitely good enough to have one. Because reasons. I will see who is available once the game comes around. We have acceptable fit for the club's vision for the future. Okay, let's see. Our second interview, this time with Paderborn. Great to be here. Let's get started. Quite a change for you if you were to leave your current job to come here. Are you confident of having such a big jump? I'm ambitious. While you struggle to maintain a strong financial footing, why do they all care about that? And why can't I say, I am not in charge of the finances? Literally. And I mean, I could slag off the board, but if that comes out, I'm fired. And that wouldn't be too great. I think overall, are you going to ensure us that you do a better job of maintaining good dressing room atmosphere? Yes, I will promise to do that. Previous managers didn't enjoy the best of relationships with the supporters. Are you confident of providing a different dynamic with them? I have a good relationship with supporters wherever I've been. Never been disliked by a strong section of support. Hard to build a strong relationship because most fans simply don't understand the inner workings of their club. I wouldn't care if that was the most... that's probably not... Yeah, I've had a good relationship with the supporters everywhere. We're happy with where we are right now, but we are looking for someone capable of taking us this team to the next level. Can you make that a reality? I believe I have a reputation that sufficiently answers that question. I don't. I just think I've got enough about me as a manager to get it done. Maybe. Whoever gets the job doesn't need to make wholesale changes at the club. Seems to be well set up. Praising. Club is doing pretty much as everyone expected them to. That's probably not the best thing to say when they're underachieving to the point they fire their manager. I think the team has been overachieving. Yeah, let's go like... doesn't need to make wholesale changes at the club. Seems well set up. You've done a good job so far. Surely you can understand. Hint, hint. Okay, let's see. We do a coin flip again. I guess heads we stay until the end of the season. I think that's what we did last time. Heads to stay. It's tails again. We're ready to take over immediately. How would you feel about working with a director of football? I'm happy to work with him. Again, I'm happy to work with him. What sort of budget? Only a small one. I only want to bring Carlos Puyol along. Let's see. Sign players from the lower levels of the domestic game. Not my job. Sign players based in Germany. Sign German players. Under 23. Play entertaining football. That would be my job. And apparently we're good at doing that. Develop youth players, break even the transfer market, not my job. Sign players to sign is hell for profit, not my job. Work within a wage budget, not really my job. Seems perfectly acceptable to me. I'm not expecting anything of you this season. Do you have any requests? No. And we're out. Who leaked? Who leaked? Did they see me? Something considering every option. Increasingly pressed with credentials. Really? I have credentials? Earn support and praise for this reason. Control possession based approach. We're now control possession rather than wing play. Yeah, but if we take over at Paderborn, who are not doing too well, and we are more about securing our place in the league. Given the same public about your recent interview opportunities? No, I am not. I do not have anything to say. But yeah, if the job here is make sure we don't, drop into the relegation zone, I probably wouldn't be playing control possession. We would probably be more more focused on defending, even if we're apparently supposed to be playing more entertaining football. But if I do take over, we're probably going to be slightly more defensive to see the season out, to make sure we don't drop in. Why am I making plans for a team I'm not managing at the moment? Jensen is back. Nice. Ryan McArdle. What a great player. Wow. Impressive. Right. Man, it actually looks like we might get the Paderborn job. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. We'll still keep an eye out, though. Nah, yeah, none of these have been scouted at all. And I don't really know why I should be looking at them, honestly. Because I can't do anything. Noah Sonny Sanjung is a brilliant name. I'd like to bring him just because of that. What a name. See. So this the job is available, but it's also insecure. Is it who's unsecure then? Is it the caretaker manager? Is he the one who's insecure? Or did they just fire him like literally now? Maybe. It might be that they just fired him. Yeah. Let's move on with that. Let us move on with that. Let's not make all of those changes because that sounds silly. Continue. We move on. I don't think I've ever seen any of these like team selection advice be even remotely useful. It's a bunch of, well, this player has done well in training. Yeah, but he's not going to take the place of our star player, right? It very often does that. Yeah, but this 19-year-old who has never played professionally, he should be in for this very important derby. Not in place of our star player, please. I do wonder though, if I were to just leave the team selection for the assistant manager, would he be making all of these stupid decisions? Like, I get it, it's a friendly, but we are actually using the friendly to stay in shape. Like, that's the point. That we don't lose match sharpness when we don't play for, 2 weeks. For like, what, 6 weeks in a row? Like, we have game, rest, game, rest, game, rest. And then we have 4 games on the bounce. Probably want to try and keep on our toes. Maybe not the tippiest of toes, but not just completely fall off and do nothing for weeks at a time. But I do wonder if it's if we have these weird breaks because there's supposed to be cup matches there. I'm assuming that's what it is, but it does feel odd. Bunch of games, apparently. Yay. It'll be interesting to see though if we can get the Paderborn job. Because like I said, their second team was one of the ones that I had my eyeballs on as one to start the save at, but I decided against it. Partially because their kits aren't brown. Seriously. I think maybe their second team manager also is. No, it's just the interview thingy. Let's see. The second one, and I think they're. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it's the same guy. Yeah. But basically, his tactical approach, screw the formation, but at least he's balanced. It didn't clash enough, I felt, with the club philosophy to play more entertaining football. So that's why I didn't boot him out. Because with St. Pauli, you really had that the clash between play entertaining football and then the second team manager basically, yeah, we play a cautious 4-4-2. Like the kind of 4-4-2 that would make Sean Dyche blush. And I mean, it has its place, but maybe not in a team where you're supposed to be playing entertaining football. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But either way, if we get the job, we'll see a little bit. I don't know exactly who they have, so we'll just have to go through their squad and see exactly who we have available to us. They should have a fair amount of decent players, because I have seen very decent players at their club before. So I mean, I guess now that we're just waiting for processing so we can play a friendly, we can do a little bit of planning in case we actually get the job. I'll probably be more defensive and not be as adventurous as I have been now with St. Pauli. Partially because I don't have to do something similar to what a first team manager would do or are doing, because well, it would be me. And the focus should be on staying out of the relegation zone. And if we can do that, then for a prospective season 2, which might not even happen, it depends a little bit on when the FM26 beta comes out. But then it will be for a season 2. Then with well, try and maybe find some players that are more suited to playing the way I would like to. The biggest problem there, though, is because I'm not making signings myself. Then the director of football will start looking for players for the formation and the positions that we play, not the ones that we would like. So if we say we were to theoretically start off playing like a 4-4-2, he will start looking for players that can play in a 4-4-2 probably, I mean, if we are more defensive as well, he'll look for players that are more suited to that style, I assume. I know that they do look for players for the formations that you play. So, yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind. Right, let's see, who do we bring? Let's still bring Colvin back rather than Gendry, because he's not yet fully recovered. And then we have, who do we bring? Frese, Milojevic, and I guess Rinal. And then on the right we'll bring Ogwazu. Then we'll have, can we just snatch Roli Lunga? Probably not. Ogwazu and ooh, actually, oh man, oh, struggles. I want to have Krejma play because he's actually fairly decent. I also want Ogwasu to play because he's also fairly decent. But do we have an opportunity to give the Danish left wing back a little bit of game time, which would be funny? Probably not. Probably a bad idea, but let's focus. Manke, do we go? Let's go with Backhouse over Jessen. He's supposedly not as good as Jessen, but he plays well. And left, we have Krejma, and then we have the attacking mid field. We can't have Granberg because he's playing for the youth team. Yay! Right. Who do we grab then? Stalf? It's a good shot from distance, so that's something. Will this be the time we bring bench and actually put him on the field for once? Let's do that. Let's have him not be on the bench the entire time. My poor memes. And then we'll bring Plappies. Right, and then we'll see who else can we bring. We can bring up. Let's bring Jessen. Let's bring. Let's bring Hansen, actually, since we can. And then we'll bring Bolt. There we go. Right, let's now try. I can't tell him to roam from position. Really. That sucks. We'll do that for the two more advanced players then. That's weird though. Why can't I tell the Segundo Volante to roam from position? It's weird. I mean, I think that honestly every player should be allowed to be told to roam. Can't tell centre backs either. You should be able to. Tactical changes apply to this next match only, and then we'll see what happens with this roam from position. Menke, Posselt and Ulbricht will play a little bit more than 45 minutes, but the others will go off at half time. Menke needs the game time to gain match sharpness, and we'll see. Maybe we'll play him instead of Frese, even Frese has been playing well. And and Ulbit and Posselt both need more match sharpness as well. Dude, no, now he's complaining. Bloody hell. Just point a finger. And two players that would play you regardless are the only ones that are like, yeah, let's do stuff. I don't know, probably let's just go with key highlights. We don't need to see everything, which is probably a stupid idea since I've literally made changes tactically. So probably should be actually looking at what those changes do. But apparently I'm not going to do that. Okay, and get into the penalty area, please. Of all players, the shortest player in our front four. That's the guy we were aiming for with crosses. Awesome. Oh! Oh! That wasn't too bad. That was decent. Got a little power on it. Shame he couldn't aim. But this is not very encouraging, to be honest. We still haven't managed to score against a team that is way worse than us. Like they're, again, a couple of leagues below us. Let's make our changes. Let's make our changes. For the game time and the legging. Charles as well on, and then Megapack and Posselt will keep playing for a little bit more. Thinking maybe 60. I want to see an improvement. Please play better. We're not playing better. Don't lose the ball so easily, dude. Okay, you're allowed to pass the ball, you know that, right? Ref, he's offside. And thank you. Good night. Good nice shot. Nice goal. Took them a while. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot, actually. Let's go 65 then. There we go. And then we'll make our last few changes. Which is recovering from a knock. Please don't be knocked. And off the... No, we'll stick... I have to stick with the meme. He has to stay on the bench. It's literally his name. I have to. I have to. It's important. I like how their possession is basically their goalkeeper. That's where they had most of the ball. They have a pelican? Are you allowed to do that? Just have pelicans in your team? Okay, and Rina fails a header again. Like, I feel like every time he plays, he just manages to fail at headers. At least we have Milojevic. Okay, okay. Well, the Lord of Memes demands it. He does. He does, indeed. Also, hello, Rain. Hello. How are we today? Why are we shooting from there? Left wing backs shooting from terrible angles? No, of course not. Of course not. And Kretschmer find a pass in. Okay, that's a good one. Nice. And it's not offside. It's not offside. Praise be the Jaros. Maybe he can... It would be nice if he could score it when it actually matters as well. Instead of just against teams we were only playing because their name is Condor. Where was Condor? Yeah, that wasn't a tight offside. That was a clear goal. Easy. Very nice. Right. Not super convincing, but we got a 2-0. We got a win. Maybe that's a little bit of a mood booster. Nice work. That was good. Now please bring... Bench is uninterested. Well, who would have thought? Who would have thought that the bench would be uninterested in sitting on the bench? Play the subs. I don't know if we will stick with Menke though. Like he's fine. But Fres has been playing well. And you have Milojevic that also really deserves to be playing. But he can't... yeah, he can't really be playing as a wide centre-back because he has no stamina for it. Let's have a peek at the job tree. No one. Only a Paderborn, which we have already applied to. So, for now, I'll call it here. We'll continue tomorrow because it's Thursday today, right? It is Thursday today, so we'll continue tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe we can either we might be able to wrap up. It's only 6 games left of the season. Either that will wrap up the season, or we will be moving to Paderborn. Probably need to be looking for a new place to stay then if we're moving. Probably can't stay where I am now.